5 more celebrities have taken on the challenge to become MasterChef champion.
Let's go.
So 3 scallop now, 3 scallop after, and then 4 scallop after that.
Yes, chef.
Last time, it was radio presenter Mim who was to leave the competition. Now the remaining 4 have returned to continue their quest.
Facing John and Greg is much scarier than doing stand-up because I love being on stage. You can't burn yourself, you can't cut your finger off. With this, it's much more sinister.
I really think I've been given a second chance, so I've got to really come out now, you know, all guns blazing and prove that I deserve to be here.
I have a strong suspicion that the walls are going to come tumbling down today, and I'm going to be seen for the charlatan that I really am.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I've been coping with everything they've thrown at me so far.
We've got ourselves some really good cooks, and we're about to turn up the heat. 2 big challenges. We're about to find out just what they're made of. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen, and have we got a challenge for you? We call this the Pairs Challenge. This is all about teamwork and communication. So, 2 teams. Alex and Jenny, you'll be the red team. Josie and Dom, you will be the blue team. Each team is going to be tasked with cooking a dish. What we want is 2 portions of your dish, and each of those portions must look the same and taste the same. However, you'll be working on either side of the wall from each other.
Interesting.
You can communicate through the wall, but you will not be able to see what each other is doing.
Just do a fair bit of shouting.
Yes, it's going to be noisy.
You should be good at this communication thing.
Let's try.
On the benches behind you are all the ingredients and some basic instruction that you will need to make your particular dish. Now, we're going to give you 5 minutes to go and put your aprons on, look at the ingredients, share any knowledge that you've got. OK? Off you go. Red teams to the right, blue teams to the left.
Each team has been given a different dish, with separate trays of ingredients for every element.
The problem I have is I've never cooked any of these things before
right.
at all.
So you need to make it be a choux pastry dough, choux buns. There's the dough.
Jenny and Alex are each in charge of making profiteroles, filled with coffee cream, topped with chocolate sauce and roasted hazelnuts, and finished with a butterscotch sauce.
As long as we get them kind of uniform in size, the different choux balls, they'll be OK.
We've given them a head start. We've given them choux pastry already made. So all we're going to do is pipe that out and cook them, but they need to get them cool so they can put the filling inside. So they've got to get these in the oven fast, right? Really fast. And what they're going to do is talk to each other about what size they're going to make them.
They'll expand, so if you think of a normal profiterole, it's about that.
Yeah.
So if you go for about a golf ball kind of size.
Like that. Maybe even a ping pong ball.
I think 2 turns. That's how big they should be. Any bigger than that, and they're going to take a really long time to cook. Don't open the oven door. So opening the oven door on that is fatal. Fatal.
There's coffee with cream. Again, trying to make it the same kind of proportion. So that's just some instant coffee, I guess. It depends how strong we're going to make it.
Coffee granules are added to icing sugar and vanilla and mixed well before cream is whisked in.
And it does take a little while. It will eventually come together. There you go. Stiff peaks.
Butterscotch sauce. Have you ever made, like, caramel and stuff before?
No.
Very easy sugar with a couple of drops of water. Bring the pan up to the heat and the sugar will melt. You'll see the colours starting to change. Into that goes butter. And it comes up really quickly. This is where I'm going to start to move it now. Wow. And then you add your cream. Careful, it's really hot.
Will that not go thick and sticky in the pan now?
No. The cream stabilises it, makes it liquid. That's why it's butterscotch.
Once the profiteroles are cooked, they need to cool before being filled with the coffee cream.
Brilliant.
As well as the butterscotch, they have to make a chocolate sauce.
If they heat that too much, it's going to split. And now the production line. Coffee cream and really lots of filling. They take quite a lot. So you take your filled buns.
Yeah.
Dip it in the chocolate. Dip it in the nuts.
Oh, my word.
Chocolate and sauce. Butterscotch sauce. And then maybe you just put a little bit, a tiny bit.
Yeah! So much technical stuff.
Timing. It's going to have to work fast.
They're going to have to work really fast.
Never made profiteroles in my life. I have a rough idea of what they are, of course, because I've eaten a few, but making it is a different challenge.
We just need to keep on talking.
Yeah.
Josie and Dom will both be making mille feuilles, layers of puff pastry filled with glazed strawberries, diplomat cream, and decorated with red and white icing.
I have never done any of these things bar the icing.
Diplomat cream is a mixture of chantilly cream and crème pâtissière, or thick custard.
Custard is a basic skill. If they've cooked desserts, there's chances are they've made custard before.
First, milk is brought to the boil with split vanilla pods, while egg yolks, sugar, corn flour and flour are mixed together.
The milk goes in, whisk it back together again, make sure there's no lumps in it, goes back in and it thickens up fairly quickly. And that's how fast it is. It's already turned. Here you go, look. Done.
That takes no time at all.
This is going to be mixed with chantilly cream. What you're going to do is get over that ice and really cool it down quite quickly. And if it's not cold, then the chantilly cream will melt, so you can't pipe it. The next bit you've got to do is get the pastry into the oven.
So the bits of pastry are going to have to stack on top of each other to make a sweet sandwich. So they need to be the right size, right?
Exactly the same size, yes.
So we wanted about 6 centimetres.
OK. Oh, that's so smart.
Six centimetres.
By...
6 by that, so it's
15.
15 by 6.
15 by 6. OK, at the very least, it will be consistent in that respect.
Bit of greaseproof across the top. And then put another tray, exactly the same tray, across the top.
What does that do, John?
It stops the pastry from rising. And that goes in the oven at 200, and it takes 12 minutes. Bits of strawberry also all have to be the same height.
The strawberries are warmed through with sugar and orange juice. And with the crème pâte now cold, chantilly cream is gently folded in to make diplomat cream.
What is that?
So this is just food dye, so we're going to have to make 2 types of icing.
Take our white icing. We're going to use that for our top. Now the bottom, cream diplomat.
Are we going to go dainty or rustic?
God only knows.
Before the top goes on, red icing.
John, this is a tricky challenge for them, mate, isn't it?
And it's tricky, yeah.
Up one way, and then down the other way. You only got one chance with this. That is so delicate. There's a lot to contend with.
First job is going to be doing the pasta.
1, 2, 3.
OK, conferring time is up.
We can drizzle, drizzle, drizzle.
Red team, Alex, can you step across this side, please? Josie, can you step across to the other side, please?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
There you are. You know what you got to do? It's all about the sweet stuff. 60 minutes. Let's cook.
Right. OK, so the first thing we're going to do is roll out the pastry.
Yep.
Don't forget to flour the thing, believe me.
Wow, that is real thick. Get this in the bag.
Dom, are you rolling out?
I'm starting to, yeah.
What are we doing, 6 by 15?
6 by 15, 3 off.
How tall?
What?
The third dimension, how tall?
Thick.
Thick, thank you, that's the word.
I would go for 5 mil-ish.
5 mil, thank you.
What do you think? Because it's puff pastry, it's gonna puff out.
How are you getting on, Dom?
Well, I've cut my things to size, I think.
Sorry, I'm a little bit behind.
No, I haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. So take your first baking tray with a sheet of mille-feuille on it.
1 second, I'm still cutting.
Sorry, Dave, with a sheet of greaseproof paper.
Yeah.
I'm really, really impressed with Dom and Josie. The level of communication is absolutely precise.
Baking tray paper, mille-feuille, greaseproof paper, second tray. I think this is to stop the puff pastry going up by about a foot.
Awesome. OK, should we get it in the oven?
Bung it in the oven. How long for? I haven't got a clue.
Well, why don't we say we'll check it after 5 minutes?
Right, going in the oven now.
OK,
In the middle.
right.
I've put it on the, whatever that thing is. It's an oven, the oven rack. Second up, so it's roughly in the middle of the oven. Shut the oven door.
Mine are smaller than we talked about so far.
Do you say they're smaller?
Yes. I'm not very good at measurements. This is about 3 centimetres wide, like in diameter. Is that right?
Is it about a tennis ball size or?
No, no, much less than a golf ball. Less than a golf ball size.
Less than a golf ball. OK, fine.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Roughly. I'm going to put mine in the middle shelf.
Yeah, OK, go. Middle shelf. Let's get a timer on. OK, fine.
The blue team is moving on to the creme pâtissière for the diplomat cream.
It's exciting, but, I mean, it's ridiculous. I've never cooked any of these things. I've whisked in the eggs, the sugar and the flour all together. Can you do the same thing?
The 2 flours, the sugar, and the 4 egg yolks, yep?
Yeah.
Yolks, that's just the yellow bit, isn't it?
Yeah, and the goal is apparently for it to be pale and thick. How I like my men.
Bit like me.
On the red team, Alex and Jenny have moved on to the coffee cream filling for their profiteroles.
Does look like coffee cream, to be
Alex?
fair. Yeah?
So I've started with that full jug of cream, which was 250 millilitres in that jug.
Yeah,
I'll put that in a bowl.
Yeah.
Jenny has taken charge. I think that's fine for Alex. I think Alex right now craves guidance.
And how much coffee?
About half a dessert spoon of coffee.
Right.
At the moment, it's about getting the proportions the same on each side of the flavouring.
Ooh. Oh, mine's quite nice.
I get a little bit bossy, I think. I think that's... I want things to be done right.
20 minutes gone.
So far, we've got the creme pat running. We've got the mille-feuilles in the oven growing.
The custard is on its way, so we've got two options of what to do while we're waiting. Have you taken your milfoil out?
My what? No, not yet. Are you taking it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
OK. You're the boss.
I'm not. We're both the boss.
The blue team are being very, very methodical. They're talking to each other. They're staying very, very calm. I am nicely impressed. There's still a long way to go.
I'm going to take them off the metal pan in case they continue cooking.
Right, strawberries next. Let's go for it.
Righto. How many strawberries are we going to do?
We want to use 10.
I've got the strawberries sitting on their bottoms in the pan with the pointy bits poking out like they will do on the milfoil.
OK,
And I
me
brought
too.
the water up about 5 millimetres, half a centimetre, up the strawberries.
OK, I'll do the same. OK, I'm chucking a good spoonful of sugar in. Ow, that's hot.
Righto. And a good squeeze of orange juice. You're
Yes.
half an orange.
Although whisk the sugar in first, then whisk the orange in.
How can I whisk it in when there are strawberries in there?
Alex and Jenny are making a start on the butterscotch sauce.
I've put in 5 heaped dessert spoons of the sugar.
5,
And then maybe 10 ml of water, stirring them together. You just got to keep making sure that that doesn't burn.
I've put far too much water in this. It's not going to work.
Just need to let it boil up and bubble up and get all sticky and dark. You all right there, Alex? You with me?
I had to start again with the caramelling the sugar.
That's OK, that's fine. Mine's bubbling away, but it's not golden yet.
You're halfway. You've got 30 minutes left.
Right now, Josie and Dom have got creme patissiere made and it's cooling it over bowls. They've cooked their puff pastry and they're about to make their chantilly cream.
How do I open a vanilla pod?
Oh, it's a bit like a banana, so you want to, like, get down the middle of it?
Right down the middle. Put the seeds in with the cream. And how much icing sugar?
Well, how long's a piece of string? Put in a big spoonful to start with, taste it, and then we'll try another, yeah?
They seem to be doing this really, really well.
It's quite hard work, all this cooking lark, you know. There's a lot to be said for going to restaurants, you know.
I'm going to start trying out the chocolate sauce. Put in 16 of those chocolate chunks with the butter and just let them melt down.
Jenny and Alex have got their 2 sauces underway, but both are still having problems with the butterscotch.
It's starting to get a little bit golden, but it's also crystallising around the sides.
My sugar kind of dried up quite a lot, so I've had to add quite a bit more water to it.
Yeah, my sugar's kind of encrusted around the side, not melted, so I'm going to scrape it off and get it melted into the middle. The bit in the bottom of the pan is caramel, and then there's all these bits. Oh, there we go. My caramel has gone to caramel, hooray.
Jenny has rescued her caramel. Alex is still trying to make a sugary puddle go brown.
Alex, what are we up to, mate?
It's not going well this side. Can't really get that nice brown consistency. It's kind of just bubbling away. I think I need to start again with the chocolate sauce because basically I think I heated it too quickly and it's just gone into a really horrible consistency.
Alex has been trying to make a caramel. It's not working. Alex's chocolate sauce is not working. It's a disaster where Alex is.
The one thing I'm happy with is the river rolls actually look really nice and golden. I think mine needs to come out now, actually.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree with you.
I think those look quite nice.
These are banging. Absolutely banging.
She put cream in. It's a bit better, actually. I'm going to add cream to the caramel soon.
Yeah, have you put the butter in? I've put butter in first to melt that.
You've got 15 minutes to go.
The blue team have the creme patissiere and chantilly ready to be combined to make the diplomat cream and are now working on the icing.
To how much sugar?
I've just put some in. That's not helpful, is it?
No.
But I think the consistency needs to be like
Wallpaper paste?
No, thinner than wallpaper paste.
Thicker than wallpaper paste.
Thinner.
What?
Thinner.
Thinner?
Yes.
OK.
How many are we making? 3?
Just one.
Okay,
Oh, no, 2.
2?
Yeah, 1 each. 1 for John, 1 for Greg, I think.
But I've only done 10 strawberries.
Oh, no. You're making 1, I'm making the other.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
So what thickness are we going for here?
Now I'm thinking about it, it's a bit thicker, so yeah, wallpaper paste, let's do it.
Wallpaper paste. Been a while since I've papered a wall.
You got 7 minutes, so you've honestly got to think about bringing the whole plate together now.
Update, Alex, how are you doing?
My sauces are ready. This is better second time round. I just need to pipe this stuff in now.
Oh, that's got cream in it. That's not got cream in it.
I'm just speed piping.
Let's get going, we need to get them together.
Yeah, we need to get it on the plate. Put 1 slab down, bung on the strawberries, 1 on the top, be done with it. I've got a white plate, I've got 1 biscuit down. What do I put on first?
OK, we're going to do the glaze on the bottom. No, strawberries first, then put the glaze over them.
Right, OK, strawberries first.
Done.
Yep.
I think the cream is supposed to go under them, but it's too late for that.
I think we put the whipped cream in between the strawberries. Put the whipped cream in between the strawberries.
Problem is, they haven't mixed the creme pâtissier with the chantilly cream. We don't have cream duck, Matt.
Oh, you're supposed to pipe it. We didn't pipe it. Pipe the creme pat.
They can still pipe the creme pâtissier, that's fine. But you won't get the lovely little peaks.
OK, let's get this done. Second layer on, then we'll just chuck the icing on.
You've got just 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes.
I'm going to put a little smear of the butterscotch on the bottom so they'll stick.
I like that. Let's bind them.
What's the structure for these?
I've got 6 and 3, then 1. They seem to stand with that.
So, butterscotch sauce. I'm going to drizzle it forward and backward.
And then the chocolate sauce over the top, and then after, yeah?
60 seconds.
Nuts are going on.
Right, we've got everything on, haven't we?
11 profiteroles filled with coffee whipped cream, covered in chocolate sauce, butterscotch sauce and crushed roast nuts. That's what we've got, fella.
I'm done, Jose.
I'm nearly there. It's not perfect.
Guys, that's it. Step away from your benches, please.
Could be a lot worse.
Somehow, I've created something. I was really worried for a while. I thought that was terminal, actually.
That was a bit of a rush. Fingers crossed, we've got something kind of similar going on.
Actually, I think we pretty much nailed that. It's 3 layers. Does what it says on the tin.
Blue team, could you come up, please, with your milfoy?
Hi. OK. Yours is
Not
looking
bad.
really good.
Not bad, I think.
They're basically the same.
Yeah, sort of look the same.
I think you've done really, really well. Your level of instruction to each other was so precise. It was excellent.
Creme diplomat, half chantilly cream, half creme pâtissière. If you had to put the cream and the creme pâtissière together, it would be absolutely perfect. What is absolutely fantastic is both of you have got the same textured custard. That's quite incredible. Josie, flavours are great, strawberries are sweet, your cream is over-whipped. Dom, I think what you've done there is pretty good work, I really do.
You have light browned pastry, you have a good custard, your chantilly cream has got lots of vanilla in it, your strawberries are perfectly cooked. Josie, your pastry isn't quite cooked because your pastry is thicker, but they're the negatives and far outweighed by all the positives. Really, really good job.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm a little shocked, actually, at how well it went. To be able to cook the strawberries the same, To get the creams the same, to get the...
I'm actually almost unnerved that we managed
Yeah,
to
it's
do
a little bit weird.
Yeah.
A little bit weird.
Red team, profiteroles.
Hey, not
similar.
bad.
Pretty similar.
I'm impressed they look similar. So let's see if they taste the same. I am really pleased in the way in which both of these taste because you've got a lovely crust on the outside of the profiteroles. The coffee cream, they may be different because Alex has got more coffee in his and yours is not quite so coffee-like, but good on you. There's not a lot to separate between the two plates, so a big tick there. Alex, you struggled with your butterscotch sauce and with your chocolate sauce. OK, your butterscotch sauce, I think, could be a little creamier, but I think your chocolate sauce, even though it took ages, is really good. Your chocolate sauce, Jenny, is beginning to split. The oil's coming away from it. Apart from that, you have both delivered what is, in my opinion, an extremely yummy plate of profiteroles.
I did enjoy the process. I enjoyed the end bit.
I got there.
Even the Great Divide.
You more than got there. That was absolutely banging.
It's about the journey and the end result, right?
Exactly, and we have learned so much just from that 1 hour.
Yeah.
We've come away with so much
skills.
experience and skills, and sometimes you just have to make the mistakes.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant example of teamwork and communication. And let me tell you, right now, you are going to need it. What comes up next is a really, really tough challenge. Next round, we will see you bright and early for assembly. Off you go.
Assembly.
Ooh. Oh, school.
Oh, God.
Kids.
It's early morning, and Jenny, Alex, Dom, and Josie are travelling to Essex to face their next challenge.
Gonna have to create food for something like 400 people. I reckon this is not going to be much fun.
Well, guys, you can do this.
This is
Teamwork, right?
Let's just have fun with this.
Let's
We're never going to have this opportunity again.
I love this. Assembly line.
Good morning and welcome to the Ford factory here at Dagenham. Opened in 1931, and since then they have produced 11 million cars and 42 million engines. And today you have the responsibility of making and serving lunch for 120 of the dedicated and skilled workforce here in this factory.
Well,
Teamwork in a factory like this is vital. You today are back in teams. Jenny and Alex, you're one team. Josie and Dom, you are a team.
hey!
Lunch has to be on time because the plant literally closes down, which means they stop production. So, guys, I'd say get your foot on the accelerator, rev it up, take off the handbrake, and get on with it.
Let's do it. We'll try.
Right, OK. 120 people.
What, in my opinion, you've got to do right now is get in that kitchen and make a plan. Work out what they're going to cook and go for it. One needs to be boss and one needs to be able to just get on and graft. This challenge is going to unnerve them, no doubt about that, because they would never have cooked on this scale ever before.
The celebrities will be working under the factory's head chef, Sean French.
Morning, chefs. How are we?
Morning.
Thank you.
Good.
As you can see, lovely table of fresh ingredients. So you've got 10 minutes to write down menus, and then I will come back and have a look to see what you've got. OK? Good luck.
Right, thank you. Okay.
Each team will have 2.5 hours to create 40 meat or fish and 20 vegetarian main courses, as well as 60 portions of dessert. The larder includes minced lamb, chicken fillets and pollock, fruit and vegetables, a range of dairy products, rice and a selection of herbs and spices.
That's coriander, I think. Oh, yeah, it is.
It's big. I'm nervous. In my eyes, I can foresee disaster. True disaster. If we have peppers, onions, chilies,
Spring onions,
tomatoes.
chilies, tomatoes. As long as we get our ducks in a row, I think we can pull this off.
How are we getting on?
All right.
All right?
Big.
Yeah,
think
so what have we come up with?
Well, we're thinking of the beef chili.
Lamb chili, sorry, it's lamb.
Is it lamb chili?
It's lamb.
Put a bit of bacon in it. Put a bit of chorizo in with it. Is that chorizo?
Yeah. OK, and then vegetarian.
Right, OK,
We can make a
vegetarian.
ratatouille quite easily.
Can you? Do you know how to make a ratatouille?
Yeah.
I've never made a ratatouille.
What I would
stuff.
do is I roast. Do you hate it?
Yeah. But that doesn't matter, it's not about
Yeah,
me.
but also if it's something you like, you can taste it.
You might change my
Taste,
way
taste,
of
taste.
thinking about ratatouille.
So what is the ratatouille coming with?
We could do roasted new potatoes
do
quite
roasted new
easily.
potatoes with it?
Roasted new potatoes.
Right, brilliant.
And then you
like
can have
that.
the ratatouille on the top. What have we got for dessert?
Try and make a banana cake.
Banana cake
But I'd
sounds
need
nice.
a bit of advice on
That's fine.
recipe, just
Yeah,
because
fine.
I've made them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Banana cake.
Yeah,
I
just
can.
some sheet
If you
cakes.
tell me what to do, I
Can
can
you
do.
make a custard? Well, we did the other day, but it seems quite
I
intense.
can't remember which bit was the custard.
Right. I guess we get that big
Yeah,
tub of
like
mince.
that. Where are we working? Over here.
What we can do is we can have like the veg, the meat, the dessert station.
Yep.
Lasagna sheets.
Oh, I might have to make lasagna, but that's going to be awful. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So the question is about the pasta then, isn't it? Because I just can't see any sheets.
There's...
I'm trying to be really positive, but inside I'm a bit scared. I don't want to cock this up.
And then what dessert? What should we do for dessert? Should we do the crumble?
I think a crumble might be a good
easy.
option because these apples do
We need
look
to do a
really
custard with a
nice.
crumble.
We're going to take a bit of inspiration from the setting and work as a finely oiled assembly line.
What if we can't have the lasagna? What's the other option?
Right, so what have we got then?
We'd kind of thought we would do some lasagna, but we can't see any pasta.
No, we've got no lasagna sheets.
Right. Any other
case
pasta at all?
No.
No.
So in
So,
which case we're going to make
Plan B,
curry?
curry.
Curry?
Yeah, we've got
Okay.
there's some nice
What?
chicken there,
Chicken
like
curry?
Yeah.
a butter
Nice.
chicken
Butter
curry,
chicken.
and then one that's the vegetarian option.
So because you're doing obviously a butter chicken already, curry, let's maybe look at doing a different vegetarian dish instead
Yeah.
of curry.
So
Yeah,
therefore
if
it'll be
we're
quite quick
doing
as well.
rice
Yeah.
as well, so we can do
Go-
something which
go
is
well.
a rice,
Yeah, rice.
a rice
Nice
like
stir
a
fry.
nasi goreng kind of thing.
Yeah, nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
And dessert, we think something nice and homely like
Do like a syrup sponge or something.
Do a syrup sponge, that's nice, I like
Yeah,
that.
nice
yeah,
big
yeah,
tray
yeah.
bake.
We could do,
Nice and moist.
maybe-
Again, we could do it with
either
some
do it with
custard.
custard or you could do some whipped cream.
Yeah,
yeah
well, that'd be
vanilla
quite
cream.
nice, I
Yeah, I
like
like
it,
the
yeah.
idea of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
do that. Peppers.
So let's get these out of the way.
We need onions, onions, onions. Never cooked in these numbers whatsoever. This is all very alien. Hopefully, chef's not going to let us completely fail. Let's get the curry started because we can let the curry cook down and then crack on with the other stuff.
While Jenny starts prep for their curry sauce, Alex tackles the chicken breasts.
I did a university Christmas dinner once for about 8 people. Not for 120. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve, I think. Chef, portioning-wise, I was thinking about 1 chicken breast per person. Is probably
Yeah,
about right.
yeah,
So I was
normally,
gonna do,
yeah.
we're doing 40 serving the
do
meat,
40
40 to
bits.
40.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perfect. So I'm on number 9 shortly.
fine. Yeah.
Perfect.
As long as that chicken doesn't dry out, a chicken curry has got winning dish written all over it. Now, people want a bit of spice from a curry. Don't be scared to spice it up.
We want it to be zingy.
On the blue team, Josie and Dom are working out how much veg they'll need to prep for both the lamb chili and vegetarian ratatouille.
So you need 60's worth of those 3, 40's worth of that, and 20's worth of that.
Yeah. Okay.
But also, I'm thinking about garlic. We need a big chunk of chopped garlic as well, for 60, I suppose.
Yeah, okay.
chuck that in both.
60 garlic.
Right, I'm off to make banana cake.
Right, good luck with that.
Enjoy, see you later.
I'm chopping for England. I'm just doing Labour at the moment because I think that's probably the wisest distribution of kitchen savvy.
While Dom cracks on with the veg prep, Josie is making a start on a cake mix for their dessert.
Look how much marge there is. I'm creaming the marge with some bananas, a massive load of bananas. While that's working, I'm going to crack some eggs into a bowl. Is there a bowl?
John and Josie seem to know exactly what they're going to do, and they seem to be getting on with it. They've got a chili plan for a main course, and they're going to put chorizo sausage to put a bit of spice in it, and bacon. They're going to put rice with the chili, that's great.
See you later, lads.
We've got banana cake for pudding, and they're going to make custard. Because they remember the recipe from that last challenge. So they're picking up stuff as they go along. This is absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
We do have a problem with vegetarian. Ratatouille with roast potatoes. That's 2 side dishes.
On the red team, Jenny's taken charge of the chicken curry. And Alex has moved on to a sponge mix for their syrup pudding.
We've got an industrial-sized mixer, getting the ingredients in. Josie's got the hang of the mixer pretty quick, so I need to do the same, really, don't I? I need to be on it.
What are you up to?
It was set on high speed, so it just went flying. Sorry.
Come on, lunch.
Honestly.
Any worries, Jenny?
Well, I'm worried about the sweeping up we're going to have to do. Slight explosion in the flour factory. No, I'm quite happy. We worked out quite early on what the immediate tasks to get on with were. That was getting that curry on, giving it as long as possible to cook. Alex has moved on to make that sponge. Just doing a bit of veg prep now to make the nasi goreng. We're going to have to make that kind of late on. It's a fresh stir-fried rice dish, so we want to do it as, you know, as fresh as possible. Want those fresh flavours.
The rice is vital to both your dishes.
It is.
I think that nasi goreng as a vegetarian option is a great idea. Nasi meaning rice, goreng meaning fried. But they need to get that rice on, because the rice is going to take longer than they think. And once the rice is cooked, they've got to fry the rice. That's going to take a bit of time as well.
That smells amazing.
With an hour gone, Josie's got her banana cake mix made.
Just scooping the cake out with a vinyl glove. Very normal day for me. Look at that. It's amazing.
While Dom's taken a break from the veg prep to get the lamb chilli started.
A good chili needs a reasonable kick, but it's got to taste meaty. Nothing worse than a chili that tastes like dull mince on its own.
How are you getting on, Dom?
And I've got the mince. No, I've got the onions for the chili. I'm just finishing off the tomatoes for the ratatouille.
I'm going to put the cakes in, and then I'll do the peppers and the aubergines and the potatoes.
Brilliant. I'll need to do... I haven't done the garlic yet.
160.
Is that gas 4?
Pass, just 160.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. I'm so relieved the banana cakes are in the oven, because then I can just get on with the rest of the stuff, and I know that we've got that one on the go, and I can help better with Dom so that he's not just bearing the whole load of the main courses.
So we're celebrating 90 years of Ford here in Dagenham this year. Really important year for us.
The Dagenham site was first established in 1929, when Henry Ford's son lifted the first piece of turf from reclaimed marshland. And within 2 years, the first vehicle rolled off the production line.
We have about 2.5 million square feet of manufacturing floor space. We produce around about 3,000 engines a day, and for us, it's about 1 every 40 seconds comes off the end of our assembly line. Every 40 seconds we lose is an engine lost to our customer plants.
The site employs 3,000 staff, including 180 engineers in the engine plant itself, many of whom use the canteen at precisely 12 noon, when the entire assembly line stops for lunch.
This is the lunch opportunity for the guys to turn. There are no other opportunities. They need big portions and it needs to be served on time.
With just over an hour until service, Alex has only just finished making his sponge mix.
So I just need to get it all level so it'll rise nicely all together and have like a nice even finish. But I just need to get the proportions roughly out and then I'll just tidy up at the end then to get nice and flat.
And Jenny is keeping a watchful eye on the chicken curry.
It's a good job I've been doing powerlifting. This is hard work, but I'm pleased with this so far. Some really nice smells coming off it.
So we've got more or less an hour and a little bit just to get it out. So think about rices, think about your curries, think about your chilli, and your vegetarian and your stir fry. How are we getting on with your stir fry? Is Chef on that next?
Once those are in,
yeah. The whack in, then I'll be over, yeah.
Get moving then, yeah?
Yes, Chef.
Concern is the stir fry at the moment. I think that's where they need to push a little bit.
Alex and Jenny are sort of a bit laid back and chilling out a little bit.
Get a move on, shake a leg. Where's your sense of urgency?
The vegetarian dish is also slowing down the blue team.
Right, I think might need a bit more oil in there.
OK.
Right.
I can put some things in for depth of flavour. Maybe need some herbs in as well, so
Yeah.
I could... Maybe some oregano, I'll go and get it.
I don't know what ratatouille is meant to taste like.
Well, it can be whatever you want, depending on
It's
where
always
you're making
just
from, so.
mushy, yucky vegetables.
It's lovely!
The potatoes have only just made it to the oven, and Josie's still prepping aubergine that will need to roast before going into the ratatouille.
We're about 40 minutes till service, so I'm really, really up against it. I've got to get these in the oven now. I'm just making sure that each of them has got a little coating of paprika on them, and then I'm going to pour some oil over them, and then I'm going to pray that it's all right.
Tom and Josie have underestimated how long it takes to actually make ratatouille. Onions got to be cooked, tomatoes got to be cooked. Those aubergines will be cooked. I hope they're not hard.
With time running out, Jenny and Alex are still prepping veg for the stir-fry, and they've only just got the rice on.
I'm waiting for that rice to get up to a nice boil, but it's not quite there yet, so... I mean, that's the key to both our dishes. Ah!
You've got a curry that obviously requires rice. You then also need that rice cooked to then stir-fry it for the nasi goreng. If they have a mishap with the rice, they've got no lunch.
Have you got the veg for the stir fry yet? Have we started it?
Yeah, we're just working on that now, Chef.
OK. We need to get that on ASAP.
Bit of oil in?
Right, just a little bit. Wait till they're really hot.
Yep.
Chef, right now, he's looking a little bit frantic. And he knows they are behind time.
Yeah.
Veg in, yeah?
Pressure's really on. You know, everything needs to come together at the last minute.
Hey! Let's get the stir-fry veg on. The rice is going to be mixed with it at some point, but important to get all this veg cooked off. It's going to be lovely, I hope. Keep it moving, don't let it stick.
Stir fry is quick, you know, we've got plenty of time. Stir fry's got time.
The blue team's ratatouille and chili are still cooking down.
Kidney beans, kidney beans.
But their banana cakes are ready.
Right, what do you think? I've got it.
They look lovely.
Yeah.
I don't know about this liquid, but I think
Yeah, that's just a little
gooey.
bit. Yeah, it's just the butter
They
from
look
there.
lovely.
But once it's leave it to the side.
What do you think?
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
good. Feels
Yeah,
gooey
good.
and nice. 20. I'm always making custard for 60 people. That's actually what I'm good at.
I've got chili fingers, so I'm not going to help you with the eggs.
Chefs, we've got literally 20 minutes max, yeah?
This is hard going. Look how strong it is.
Alex is checking on the red team's sponge.
It's looking good, actually. It's nearly there. It's nearly golden. Waiting just a few more minutes, I think that sponge can be done. It can come out, and we can get the golden syrup over the top of it.
If you can do it by hand, bigger bowl, bigger whisk, more cream, more ice and sugar, whisk, get in there, get stuck in, yeah?
Sorry, the ice and sugar is...
I'll get you some ice and sugar, yeah?
Lovely. Stir-fried veg.
It's midday, and the assembly line has come to a halt for lunch.
Chili coming through. What do I do with it now?
It's cooked through, and I've just put some holes into it so the syrup actually gets to leak a little bit into the sponge.
The red team have actually got to stir-fry their rice if they're going to make a nasi-goreng. There is a queue going halfway round this factory and they haven't yet stir-fried their rice.
It's going to the wire, but I mean, this is a kind of dish that is traditionally served sort of cooked there on the spot, ready to order, you know.
Yeah?
People here, they need something like really filling to keep them going. They've got a long day, they've got a really hard job, so they need something to keep them going for the whole shift.
The guys out on the line use a lot of energy, so it is important that they have something reasonable to eat. Always look forward to lunch, and I'm especially looking forward to it today.
That would be good. For
It's
that.
looking nice.
Oh, we need something for the rice.
There we go. And fried rice.
Right, lovely.
The canteen is open, and both teams have made it just in time.
Here they come.
Come on, you can do this.
Hey, we've got chicken curry. We've
Chicken
got
curry
nasi
over here.
goreng.
Hot chili.
We've got chilli, we've got ratatouille and potatoes.
Can I tempt you some curry? Yeah, lovely.
I think that chicken's going to be popular.
Yeah, I think it will. Chicken? Yeah, absolutely.
We've got chilli, we've got ratatouille. It's all good. Uh-oh. No takers for us so far.
With service underway, the diners have made a beeline for Jenny and Alex's butter chicken curry with rice.
Chicken?
Chili, please.
Another chicken.
It's very nice.
Good man. That's beautiful. Yeah, chicken's good. Chicken's really good.
Another chicken. OK.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Really nice. A lot better than what we normally get, so it's always an advantage.
It's a big seller.
Chicken.
Welcome.
That curry was an out-and-out winner. The rice on this curry is cooked really nicely. The chicken hasn't dried out, even though most of it is breast. And the flavour, it's like they made a really good garam masala, like their own spice mix. Wait, that's a pretty good curry.
Alex and Jenny got a winner with the chicken curry.
If anybody wants chili, you can come through and jump the queue, because the curry's awful, you know, hideous.
That's it, Dom.
After working the crowd, there's finally some takers for Dom and Josie's lamb chili with rice.
It's very good, even if I say so myself. Don't be shy. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Get your chilies. Plenty of chili. Get your chili here.
Flavour was nice. You could taste the coriander in it, so it's very nice.
Pretty tasty, to be honest. Not too hot, but with a little bit of spice. Yeah, pretty good all round.
What I'm pleased about is the rice is cooked really, really well, and the chili's got a good whack of seasoning in it. And I quite like that sweet lamb with the chili, the beans, the peppers. It's got a nice kick to it.
As these challenges go, that's about as good as it gets, the chili.
Anybody want some fried rice?
Yeah.
Vegetarian.
And vegetarian fried rice.
Curry's gone, I'm afraid.
Nice vegetarian
stir-fried veg. It's a bit spicy.
Stir-fry veg.
Hello.
We'll brave it.
Oh, will you?
Yes,
This is
brilliant.
For their vegetarian dish, Jenny and Alex are offering nasi goreng, fried rice with vegetables stir-fried in soy and chilli.
Look at that. I think the vegetables were cooked nicely. I think the flavouring was good as well.
It is lovely. It's got a little bit of a kick, which is nice. Really nice.
It was a lot different than what I'm used to at home.
The vegetables, some of them are nice and crunchy. I quite like that. Some of them are raw, like the shredded leaves across the top. I don't mind that. But that is not fried rice. That is rice with some sauce and some vegetables on top.
I've got some great flavours on there. It's salty of soy, and I've got some sweetness. I've also got a bite of chilli. I've got the sweet bite of onion, and I actually find that quite refreshing.
We've got ratatouille, we've got roast potatoes. They're absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Ratatouille and roast potatoes for vegetarians.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I've got cheese as well.
It's good, really tasty.
It's honestly
Ordinarily,
really
I
good.
wouldn't touch it, but
A bit much cheese. but
actually really good.
Dom and Josie are serving their ratatouille with roast potatoes.
It's very, very tasty. Very, very nice. I think she was quite happy that I chose it, so she seemed to pile it on.
It was really good, very tasty. I like the potatoes. If there was a bit more of garlic, I think it would have been better as well. But again, I liked it a lot.
The vegetables are nice and soft. There's a bit of spice in the background. The potatoes are tasty. It's got thyme running through it.
It's just such an unusual thing to have as a main course. A ratatouille is a side dish. I mean, as a ratatouille, it's not bad. As a dish, it's just ill-conceived.
With the mains over, it's time for dessert.
Right, better get the puds up.
Look at that. Not a lump in sight. Not a lump in sight. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pudding is served!
Yeah!
We've got banana cake with custard. We've got banana cake with custard.
Who wants some syrupy sponge cake with cream? Hey.
So cream?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Banana cake with custard. Come on, guys.
There we go.
They've gone here, portioned up already.
Alex's syrup sponge with chantilly cream is going down well.
That's it. Lovely.
Cream's very tasty and sweet, which is very nice. Nice, soft sponge. Excellent.
There we go.
Gorgeous. Absolutely delicious. Really like it. It's actually quite light and fluffy. No, I'm enjoying it. It's really nice. Yeah, great.
That's a nicely made sponge. It's quite light. The syrup has dripped down about a quarter of it, so it's not too sweet.
Cooked all the way through, lovely and brown. The sweetened cream's nice. He's whipped that very, very well. Good on him. I think Alex has done a great job on that dessert.
Choose which one you want, yeah.
Whichever
the
one
biggest
you want.
one, sir. The biggest one.
Banana cake with custard. Beautiful hot custard. Beautiful hot banana cake. Come on.
Josie's banana cake with custard is also going fast.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful afternoon.
It's moist at the bottom and a bit crunchy at the top, which is quite nice.
It's very moist. The custard is really nice. I might go and see if I can get another portion.
Thank you. Have a lovely afternoon.
That banana cake is very, very dense and very, very sweet because bananas are sweet and it's got brown sugar. It tastes OK.
It's quite a firm texture. I don't mind that at all. Great custard. Love the custard.
I really like it.
Oh.
Oh, you got to be pleased with that.
Yeah, that was good. That went well. We just went all
Should
three
be really,
trays.
really proud of that.
It's almost, oh,
because
thank
that
you.
was absolutely banging.
I think our celebs today have done very, very well. They successfully fed 120 people.
Both teams worked incredibly hard, and I think the standard of food that went out here was pretty decent.
That challenge was a demonstration of how 2 hours can become 20 minutes in the blink of an eye. The fun bit was standing out front here and serving and people coming up with a smile on their face when that's what it's all about to me.
That was really tough, really tough. I can't believe we've managed to serve for 120 people. I've never done anything like this before in my life. You know, I am an inexperienced cook, so I am proud of myself.
I really hope that people that had our food liked it. That's my dream. If people hated it, I'm genuinely sorry. We're amateurs. I love being on a team with Dom. He's a great partner on a team, and that's nice.
We've done a proper shift. I'm knackered. And I understand now why mass catering can teeter from being really good to utter filth in the sprinkling of a bit of salt or something, because you're dealing with such a large quantity. It's not easy. I think we got lucky.
Through the last 2 rounds, all 4 of these contestants have proved they've got what it takes.
No more teamwork, no more communication, but they do need to use all the little bits and pieces they've learned along the way, because the next round is where we say goodbye to 2 of them.
Next time, Josie, Dom, Alex, and Jenny are back.
I wanted it pink.
To fight for their place in the semi-finals.
Yeah!
I could eat that dessert all day long.
2 semi-final places to give.